Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Grayson Rodriguez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Number 47 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 4-0.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And the right-hander deals.
2-1.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's Joey Gallo. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. No outs. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. And that one almost got him. The pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And here comes Carlos Correa. Ball one there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Chopped left side. Mountcastle zips it to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
That is good. The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles coming up. Back now at Oriole Park. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Mahle. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher. Yes.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. The wind and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first. Rutschman retired.
Batting second. The center fielder.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Gallo moves towards it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
The designated hitter.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, out to center. Buxton puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 1-0. Welcome back, and now the DH, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda.
The right-hander back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. O'Hearn makes a nice running catch.
Batting seven. The right fielder.
Max Kepler at the plate. First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
The 1-1 is fouled off. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Baltimore, and now Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman,
And a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Kirilloff. One up, one down.
batting fifth, the right fielder.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Next one down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. And that quickly, 2 away.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. That one fouled off. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Velocity, hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Orioles held in check there. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Rodriguez back to work. Polanco, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Out to short. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the third.
Now back, second baseman, Edward Julian.
Here's the second baseman, number 47. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there for strike 1. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Buxton tries to hold up, appeal to first. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Malley, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. There's a strike. The punch out there, 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Here's a strike. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Here comes the 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Frazier hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Adam Frazier in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
There's a strike. Slow ground ball to the right side, and he grabs it foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Gallo moves towards it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 4th, and here is Joey Gallo. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held up. Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Carlos Correa.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First offering misses the mark. And that one missing low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The wide to kick the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
On a line, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that is that. 1 left for Minnesota, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park, and now Adley Rutschman.
The catcher,
And here it comes. There's a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Lied out his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Ground ball right side, fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. And he deals. That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And next for Minnesota, Brian Jeffers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one pushed foul. And fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field and makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Third baseman, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time up. in there, and it's 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now it's the second baseman, number 47. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Polanco on at second with 2 down. Next offering is down low, and a count 2-1. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Kerstead fires it to the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The pitch. Hammered down the right field line, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So digging in, Austin Hayes grounded out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Kirilloff makes the catch. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. And the righty deals. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a good eye there. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one ripped. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And the Orioles leave one. They still trail 1-0. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. High fly ball, shallow right field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Joey Gallo.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
Counts 1-0.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Check swing. He went. Now 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Mountcastle makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. Correa measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Righty delivers. Check swing, no appeal.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, we have a left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a pitch. And ball 1. That's a strike. Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So the lineup flips over. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. Laser could be extra bases. Coming home. One runs in. Runner around third. He scores as well. It's 2-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rutschman stands at second with no outs. And there's the strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Chris Paddock appears to be getting loose. Maeda getting loose as well. The 1-1 just missed.
Outside.
Two on the way. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Anthony Santander digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. And that's in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
The first baseman, number 19.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Rodriguez back to work. Curveball drops in for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Keegan Aiken, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 78 warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And 1-2. And another ball. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Jose Miranda in the on-deck circle for the Twins. The tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouled.
I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Grayson Rodriguez done for the afternoon, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Baker. He's pitching on 2 days rest. No outs, runner at first. Jose Miranda now at the plate. First offering misses the mark.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now batting Max Kepler. In there for strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the pitch. And it's 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Two now. Out towards right center field. Hayes has it sized up. And there's one away.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher.
2 on, 1 out. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ground ball right side, could be two. Frazier over to second, got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Austin Hayes. The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The wind and the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball one.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Mahle will depart, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. On the mound now for the Twins, Chris Paddock.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now the third baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad, 1 for 2. Chopped to the right side. Jeffers sends it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now that second baseman, Adam.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 3. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Henderson on third. Mountcastle at second. Rutschman at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Left-hand hitter waits, and that's downstairs and outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So 2 down. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. They say you win.
0-1.
Strike 2. Just misses with that one.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 4 and the Twins 1. Number 78 into the game. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for number 78. Get here.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit. A lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
On the ground to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Number 47, the next to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the corner for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Inside, just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Carlos Correa, the next twin up to him. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's in there, and that's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. They say you win. 0-2 now. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Here comes Buxton flying around third. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they trail by 1.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Coming on for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Next to hit, Alex Kirilloff. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. So the tying run at second.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
At the belt and fires. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses, and it's a full count. Jose Miranda up next. Runner leads away at second. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an out.
Out to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first base.
Kawhi to kick the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, and he held up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
This one popped up. Jeffers settles underneath it, and a couple of quick outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Strike one.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is gone. He blasts one out to center, and they add a run. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Slapped foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
He handles it himself, and that is the third out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Twins. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And one thing on him, He's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's the Twins DH, Jose Miranda.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And he deals. Bautista, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Here's your 1.
No, inside.
Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was straight queso right there.
Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Kepler, the next to hit, takes outside. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Left-hand batter waits. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Jeffers in the box now, takes strike 1.
1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Jorge Polanco waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now here is Jorge Polanco. Check swing, and that's a ball. Kepler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The count 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
A 5-3 final score in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles.